instead start on number 5? How do you want to do it? Do you want to just wing it? You want to draw a picture? Okay, let's wing it correctly. So, huh? The x-coordinate goes on the integral thingy, so we're going from -1 to 2. And then the winging it part is that we can just make a guess which one's on top, x plus 1 or 9 minus x squared. So, sure, x plus 1 minus 9 minus x squared. Okay? It'll be fine. So I'm going to combine my like terms first. So that's going to be x minus 8 plus x squared. The 9's from the 9. Oh, that 9. Yeah, that's not a 9. That's a 2. Yeah. Alright, so then we do the antiderivative. So x squared over 2 minus 8x plus x cubed over 3 from -1 to 2. Hey, gentlemen. Amy, 4th period. Yep. There are 4 people gone. 2 of them, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's training for him or something. Okay, how are we doing so far? Elena? So I just antiderivative, plug in 2, plug in -1. Okay. So this is 2 minus 16 is -14 plus 2 2/3 -14 plus 2 is -12 plus 2 2/3 is -11 1/3. You guys might want to check my work there. Oh, I'm not done yet. And then this is 8 1/2 minus 1/3. Let's see, what's 1/2 minus 1/3? A 6th? So that's, right? Yeah, okay, so that's 8 1/6. So that's going to be minus 8 and, 8 1/6. So I want to make this into 11 2/6. So altogether that gives me -19 3/6. But then we know that, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Then I have, well, I might have done something wrong. We'll check the answer in a second. Right, and so that's why I was talking about winging it. So we got it backwards. So it turns out that this one is on top of that one, which makes sense because 9 minus x squared is an upside down parabola and x plus 1 looks like that. So we're finding this region here. Anyway, so we're just going to turn that around to positive and call it 19 1/2. It doesn't matter. Yeah, right. It doesn't matter. You'll get the same. Okay, you want to try and guess again? Who's above who? Sine of x is above x. So we're going to go to the integral from pi over 2 to pi of sine x minus x dx. Antiderivative of sine is? Okay. And the antiderivative of -x is? And that's going to be from pi to pi over 2. So you guys have circle charts that you can use, but I'm going to try and be a good teacher and just figure it out. So the cosine of pi is -1. So that's -1, so that's 1. Minus pi squared over 2. So that's what you get when you plug pi in there. Minus the cosine of pi over 2 is 0. Minus pi over 2 squared is pi squared over 4, but then if you divide that by 2, it's going to be pi squared over 8. So negative 4 pi squared over 8 plus pi squared over 8. Dang it, Elena. Yeah, guessed wrong again. That was you? Oh, okay. Dang it, Payson. X is above the sign of X? My final answer here, I didn't do anything with this 1. So there should be a 1 there. So it turns out to be, yeah, 1 minus 3 pi squared over 8, which is negative. So I have to flip this both around and make it 3 pi squared over 8 minus 1. I don't know why I forgot that one. It's because Katie's not here to remind me. Okay. Okay, moving on. Number 7. Right. So we got to find the points ourselves. No, because we're actually trying to find the, so if you look at y equals x and y equals x squared, we are finding a specific area here. I'm just going to do that to show you what we're dealing with. Yeah, what we're trying to do is find the area of this little thing right there. Okay, so so it's not going to be an indefinite integral because you're actually finding a physical piece. 0 to 1, yeah, but the way that you find the 0 to 1 without using Desmos is you set them equal to each other, right? And then you set it equal to 0. Yes? So then you factor out an x, and so that tells you that you're going from 0 to 1. Okay? Yep, left to right, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go 0 to 1. Who's on top? The x squared is. And, yeah, I didn't really think the x squared was on top. It's not, no. But it'll work out. We'll get a negative answer and flip it. So that's a pretty easy antiderivative to do. You guys do that real quick while I take. This next one we're not going to cheat. We're going to not graph it. We're going to figure it out our own selves where those intersect. So x squared minus 2x equals x plus 4. X squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. What you like? How about negative 4 and positive 1? So negative 1 to 4. Anybody want to make a guess who's on the top? Yeah, I think that this parabola is opening up, so it's probably on. So I'm going to combine some like terms and go negative x squared plus 3x plus 4. And then you guys can work that antiderivative from there on your own. Let me know what you get. And somehow that's better. Well, there's never a chance that you were going to get a donut. When? Yeah, that's true. Yes. Ooh, that, oh, no. What is that? 2, 9, 11 sixths. Okay. 40 minus 21 is 19, minus another third is 18. So I got 18 and 2/3. And then this is going to be 24 over 6. So 11 minus 24 is negative 13, but then it's going to be plus. So it's plus 13, 6. So that is 18 and 4 6 plus 2 and 1/6 is 20 and 5/6. All I got for that. 4/3 is the correct answer. Okay. Sorry to anyone listening at home. I forgot to resume recording before I started that problem. And it was the hardest one of the day, yeah. Alright, so once again, got to set these equal to each other and solve for x. Any bright ideas? No? Yep. Not yet. Get the square root by itself first. But before I do that, I'm going to multiply by 3. Because nobody likes fractions. What? And then that's fun because guess what? Yeah. Everything doesn't cancel. This is, well, okay. So I can divide by 3 and then square, or I can square first. Square first? Okay. So if you squared off the bat, I'm pretty sure you got it wrong. So 3 squared is 9, square root of x squared is x squared is x squared. So since I'm solving a quadratic, I have to get it equal to 0. Factor out an x. My answers are 0 and 9. Alright, so antiderivative of 0 to 9. 1 plus x to the 1/2 plus 1 plus 1/3 x dx. How do you like that? Not at all? So you understand that I took the square root of x and rewrote it as x to the 1/2, right? Okay. And then I took the 3 plus x over 3 and divided those two things individually. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and x divided by 3 is 1/3 x. Oh, I'm supposed to be subtracting though. You don't like this? Here's what you can't do if they're being added. You can't just cancel those. That's what Knucklehead over here always tries to do. But you can break it down into two different fractions. I am subtracting though, so sorry about that. But that makes life even better because then the 1's cancel. So I just have to find the antiderivative of x to the 1/2 minus 1/3 x. I'm 100% confident that every single one of you in this room can do that all by yourselves. So when you do that, check your answer with someone else in the room, make sure you got it right, and turn in your assignment, okay? No, I still have the integral sign there, which means that I have not yet done the antiderivative.